Ah.
In the 4-8.
4-8 minutes.
Minutes.
I don't know, 4 is very late.
Ah.
30 minutes.
Oh, bad. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
That's the link.
They're going to send.
One person has joined, sir.
One person has joined. Okay. Yeah. Okay. In this video, we gave some assignment, some question yesterday on the chemistry we did, which are assignments, and we told you people to solve those questions. Let us do those questions based on those topics we've done on chemical bonding. We've done ionic bonding, and we stopped on covalent bonding. Even though we are not yet through with covalent bonding, because there are so many things you need to know under covalent bonding. I will talk about what electronegativity difference. When electronegativity difference is less than 0.5. When electronegativity difference is between 0.5 and what? 1.8. When electronegativity difference is greater than 1.8, it has meaning. I will still talk on that on covalent bonding. But based on the one we've done, let us answer some questions. Please go to the link. You will see questions on chemical bonding, chemistry objective questions on chemical bonding. That is where we are going to start with. Let us solve some questions. This video will be what? The shortest video ever. It won't take more than 20 minutes, so that the reason is that we want to look at what questions. You understand? But by God's grace, tomorrow we shall going to look at topic under chemistry. We continue with chemistry and what? The physics tomorrow. Chemistry and what? Maths. Chemistry and maths tomorrow. Okay, chemistry and maths tomorrow. Okay, look at this question, class. The first question. The type of chemical bond formed between a metal and non-metal is option A. We have covalent bond. Option B, we have ionic bond. Option C, we have metallic bond. Option D, we have hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond. The question is the type of bond formed between a metal and a non-metal. Class, the answer is what? Ionic bond. Metal and non-metal. The answer is what? Ionic bond. Ionic bond is the answer. Don't forget, yesterday I explained that ionic bond, which is also known as what? Electrovalent bond. It It involves what? Transfer of electron. It involves transfer of what? Electron. Ionic bond involves transfer of what? Electron. In which one atom loses electron, the other atoms what? Gains electron. The one that loses electron is known as reducing agent, which is a metal. Metal loses electron. They are called reducing agent. Then the one that gains the electron is known as what? Oxidizing agent, which is the non-metal. Then any bond that occurs between metal and non-metal is known as what? Electrovalent bond. Another name for electrovalent bond is what? Ionic bond. Take note. That is the first question. Question 2. Which of the compound contains covalent bond? Which of the following compound contains covalent bond? Option A, sodium chloride. B, magnesium oxide. Option C, carbon 4 oxide. Option D, calcium chloride. Calcium what? Chloride. They say which one of them contains covalent bond? Class, the answer is what? C. Covalent. What is covalent bond? Covalent bond involves what? Sharing of electron, in which when you have atoms coming together to share electron, that is what covalent bond. And how do you know compound that exhibit covalent bond? Covalent bond occurs when you have non-metal combining with non-metal. When non-metal combine with non-metal, that is covalent bond. Carbon is a non-metal. Oxygen is a non-metal. Non-metal and non-metal, CO2. Carbon, non-metal. Oxygen, non-metal. They combine, that is covalent bond. Look at option A. Sodium is metal. Chlorine is non-metal. Magnesium is metal. Oxygen is non-metal. Calcium is metal. Chlorine is non-metal. These three, they are ionic bond. While CO2 is what? Covalent bond. Take note. Do you know that we have types of covalent bond? Polar and non-polar. That is where we now look at electronegativity difference. That question, you can't escape it in JAM. You can't escape it in JAM. But we are coming to that, don't worry. Question next. Question 3. Question 3. Question 3. Please, the questions are on the group. Go to the group, you will see the questions. Please, if you don't have the question, please. Chemistry OBJ. What about those three that was added today? Did they see the question?
No, that was saying I don't see.
Okay. I was told that how many students are there? 3. Okay, for those people that were just out there, let me quickly send the question as I'm standing. Let me quickly send the question as I'm standing here. Let me quickly send the question as I'm standing. Let me quickly send the question as I'm standing. Let me quickly send the question as I'm standing. Let me resend the question as I'm standing. Please, we are sorry for that. Okay, I've done that. You will see chemistry OBJ test. Chemistry OBJ test. Quickly look at it. Let's look at number 3. Third question. Number 3. Third. Number 3. Third question. Number 3. I've sent the question now. Number 3. Let me quickly look at number 3. Let me go back to the question because I went back. Number 3. My phone is holding. Okay, number 3 now. The number of electrons shared between two atoms in a double covalent bond is the number of electrons shared, the number of electrons shared, the number of electrons shared between two atoms, between two atoms in a double covalent bond is option A is okay, please. 1, option B 2, option C 4, option D 6. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I've taught you this yesterday. I've taught you this yesterday. The number of electrons shared between two atoms in a double covalent bond is, someone said 4. I told you that I've explained single covalent bond, I explained double covalent bond, I explained what triple covalent bond. Who can give me an example of gas, molecules of gas that undergo double covalent bond? Oxygen gas. Oxygen gas exhibits what? Double covalent what? Bond. And I explained that when you have oxygen plus oxygen to give you O2. I explained this. What is atomic number of oxygen? 8. If you draw the atomic structure, that means 2, then 6 on the atomic shell, fused singly in 4 places before you pair, plus the second oxygen, 2, 6 on the atomic shell. Then these two, they came together to share electron. They came together to share what? Electrons, so that they can be balanced. This one needs 2 electrons to form octet. This one needs another 2 electrons to form octet. For this one to get the extra 2, and for this one to get the extra 2, they have to come together and what? Share electrons. Now, these, they came together. This is the 2 that is inside. This one that is already paired, this is it. Then this one that is already paired, this is it. Then these 2, this one leave this 2 here. These 2, this one also leave it here. Therefore, how many electrons do we have on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many electrons for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the question says the number of electrons shared in 2 atoms in a double covalent bond. The number of electrons shared between 2 atoms in a double covalent bond. How many electrons that is shared? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 electrons shared. 4 electrons shared. 4 electrons shared in a what? Double what? Covalent bond. Take note. In triple covalent bond, how many electrons will be shared? 6. In single covalent bond, how many electrons will be shared? 2. In double covalent bond, 4 electrons are shared. In triple covalent bond, 6 electrons. In single covalent bond, 2 electrons. Take note. Take note. Take note. This one number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Which of the following is an example of a compound held together by ionic bonding? Which of the following is an example of a compound held together by ionic bonding? Which of the following is a compound held together by ionic what? Bonding? Option A, we have H2O. Option B, we have sodium chloride. Option C, we have CH4. Option D, we have CO2. Ionic bond occurs between metals and what? Non-metals. Which one is metal and non-metal? B. Option B. Metal and non-metal. That is ionic bond. Ionic bond. Ionic bond. Very simple. This number 5 is what I'm talking about. Electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference. And it's a topic which I will teach tomorrow. But let me answer this question. Let me answer this question. They say, number 5, the electronegativity difference. The electronegativity difference between two bonding atoms. Between two bonding atoms. The electronegativity difference between two bonding atoms. Two bonding atoms is 1.9. Is 1.9. Is 1.9. The bond form is most likely to be. The bond form is most likely to be. The answer to that question is what? Ionic bond. Ionic bond. Tomorrow, by God's grace, that is what I will first of all explain. Ionic bond. Class, when you have electronegativity difference between two atoms forming a bonding that is greater than 1.8, those two atoms will exhibit what? Ionic bond. I will still teach you tomorrow. When you have electronegativity difference, this is electronegativity, this is symbol. If electronegativity difference between two atoms forming a bond is greater than what? 1.8, that compound form will exhibit what? Ionic bond. In this question, they say electronegativity difference is equal to what? 1.9. 1.9, is this greater than 1.8? Yes, that means the compound will exhibit what? Ionic bond. For covalent bond, it will be divided into two. We have polar, what? Non-polar. For non-polar, it will be less. When we get there tomorrow, don't let me, it's a topic we are going to do. This question is from JAM. This particular question is from JAM. Don't worry. We are coming there tomorrow. But this one, electronegativity difference, they say it's 1.9. Once electronegativity difference is greater than 1.8, that compound is what? Ionic bond. Take note of that. Number 6 is under hydrogen bond. But I haven't taught you hydrogen bond. Let's skip it. Because tomorrow I will look at covalent bond. After covalent bond, we quickly go to hydrogen bond. I will do those two. We complete covalent bond tomorrow, and then we go to hydrogen bond. That is very important bonding. Hydrogen bond, very important. But we still have covalent. I will quickly talk on covalent metallic. Those ones are not much for O level. They are not much. Okay. The next question, number 7. What type of bond exists between the two chlorine atoms in chloride molecules? What kind of bond exists between what kind of bond? That is number 7. What kind of bond exists between two chlorine atoms in chloride molecule? In chlorine molecule, these two atoms of chlorine. The answer is for covalent. I told you that yesterday. Whenever you see molecules of gases, the bond that occurs in molecules of gases is what? Covalent bond. Whenever you see molecules of gases, the bond that occurs in molecules of gases is what? Covalent bond. That is chlorine combining with chlorine to form chlorine gas. Two of them come together to share electron. Gases, molecules of gases, the bond that occur in them is a covalent bond. For example, hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, nitrogen gas, fluorine gas, chlorine gas. Take note. The bond that occur in them is what? Covalent bond. Take note of that. Next one, number 8. That is under dative bonding. I haven't taught you dative bonding. We are going there tomorrow. Dative bonding. Tomorrow we are going to do the question. Number 9. Which of the following element is most likely to form ionic bond with chlorine? Which of the following element is most likely to form ionic bond with what? Chlorine? Very simple. Chlorine is not metal. You will look for what? Metal. Don't forget, ionic bond is electrovalent bond. It is formed between metal and what? Non-metal. And you know that chlorine is what? Non-metal. We are looking for the metal among the options. Metals. Option A, we have B, we have sodium. C, we have oxygen. D, we have nitrogen. The answer is what? Sodium. That is the metal. Sodium. Sodium. C is oxygen. D is nitrogen. The answer is sodium. Is sodium. Ionic bond, electrovalent bond occur between metal as well and what? Non-metal. Chlorine is non-metal. In the option, look for the metal. The answer to that question is what? Sodium. This one is for shear. Valency shear electron pair repulsion theory. This is number 10. It's on shape of molecule. It's under covalent bond. We are still going to do it, but at this moment, you can't do it. They say, according to the valence shear electron pair repulsion, a molecule with 4 bond pair and no lone pair around the central atom has a shape of trigonal planet. Valence shear electron pair repulsion, shape of molecules. That topic is under covalent bond, shape of molecules. Shape of molecules, which I will explain tomorrow. Shape of molecules. They say, according to the valence shear electron pair repulsion theory, a molecule with 4 bond pair, listen, 4 bond pair and no lone pair around the central atom has a shape of, the answer is tetrahedral. An example of that molecule is this. This is an example of that molecule. This is an example of that molecule. Methane. Methane. Methane is an example. And take note, let me give you, when we talk about central atom, take note of this, let it be in your brain. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. Hydrogen can never be a central atom. Take note of that. Hydrogen can never be a central atom. Hydrogen can never be a central atom. Take note. I will give you condition of what? Element that can be a central atom. Hydrogen and fluorine can never be a central atom. Now we still ask you, which one is central atom here?
That's C.
Carbon. If I have H2O, which one is central atom here? If I have CO2, which one is central atom? Yeah, you don't know it. Why? Another condition. Element that has low electronegativity can be central atom. Between these two, the electronegativity of carbon is smaller than oxygen. Therefore, carbon is for central atom. I will give you the conditions tomorrow. They can't teach you that in your school. They cannot teach you. They cannot. Atoms that can be central atoms, they cannot. I'm telling you, they cannot. Look at this one. PH3. Which one is central atom? Phosphorus. NH3. Which one is central atom? SO2. Which one is central atom? Sulfur. Because electronegativity of sulfur is smaller compared to what? Oxygen. I will give you those conditions. Look at this, 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 look at this. ICl3. Which one is central atom? Iodine.
Right. The same.
Electronegativity is smaller compared to chlorine. I will explain everything. This one is for, this compound is for interhalogen. 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 Don't worry. Then look at this one. Let us go back to that question. We have example of that number 10. Look at carbon. Carbon is central atom. These are corner atoms. Hydrogen are corner. They call them corner atoms. Corner. 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 Central atom. They now say, look at that question. A molecule with 4. How many bonds do we have here? 4. 4 bond pair. and no lone pair electron around the central atom. No lone pair, nothing like this. For example, if I have something like this, for example, which one is lone pair? This. Do we have any lone pair here? No. He has what? 4 bond pair, 4 covalent bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. No lone pair. Then when you have this kind of compound, their shape is what? Tetra what? Tetrahedral shape. I will give you, I will explain everything tomorrow. Molecules of compound. Tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. Please take note of that. Tetrahedral. Bent shape. Whenever you hear the word bent shape, that is water. Water, the shape of water. Then you have linear. All this one are linear. All this one. CO2 is linear in shape. Oxygen, linear in shape. Chlorine, linear in shape. Hydrogen gas, linear in shape. All these are linear in what shape. Trigonal planar. Trigonal planar. Example of trigonal planar is what? Methane. Let me write it. This one too. Ethane. This one is linear in shape. Ethane. 2C2H2. Ethane is linear in shape. Ethane. This one is ethane. Linear in shape. Ethane. Linear in shape. Trigonal planar in shape. Trigonal planar in shape. Example of trigonal planar is what? 18 is trigonal planar in shape. Trigonal planar in shape. Trigonal what? Planars in shape. CnH2n minus 2. C2. 2 times. Oh no, I'm sorry. 2 times 2. Alkene. Yeah, I'm right. Alkene. C2H4 is trigonal planar in shape. Trigonal planar in shape. This is ethyl. C2H2. This is 18. Trigonal. Ethyl is what? Linear. All these are linear. All this one, they are linear in shape. Water is bent. Water, H2O. The shape is bent in shape. I will explain everything tomorrow. Please take note. Those are the questions, 10 questions. Hope that you will learn something. This video is just to solve the question. But tomorrow, by God's grace, just prepare for chemistry as never been. By 10:30, the chemistry will be hot and fire. At this moment, let's call it a day. I remain myself, Chairman. We see when you see. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.